How the Labour Inspector exercise their powers. The Labour Inspector exercise their powers in the following ways. Number 1. Conducting inspections. The Labour Inspector scheduled a visit. The inspector's authority to inspect workplaces and assess compliance with health and safety regulations. Number 2. Taking photographs. During the visit, the Labour Inspector took photographs of the accident scene and the condition of the floor. This action serve as evidence and documentation of the hazardous conditions observed, supporting their findings and potential enforcement actions. Number 3. Requesting records. The Labour Inspector asked to view the accident and incident records as well as risk assessments. This request shows the inspector's power to access and review relevant documentation to assess the level of compliance and identify any deficiencies in health and safety practices. Number 4. Interviewing workers. The Labour Inspector spoke to the workers about their experiences and perceptions of the working conditions. This interaction allowed the inspector to gather first-hand information, understand workers' concerns, and assess the effectiveness of safety measures in place. Number 5. Removing equipment. The Labour Inspector insisted on removing the faulty machine from the site for further investigation. This action demonstrates the inspector's power to require the removal of unsafe equipment or machinery from the workplace to prevent further risks or accidents. Number 6. Taking copies of records. The Labour Inspector made copies of training schedules, cleaning procedures, accident and incident records, and other relevant documents. This indicates the inspector's authority to obtain and retain evidence for further review or legal proceedings if necessary. Number 7. Arranging for specialist assessment. In response to the identified slip hazards, the Labour Inspector arranged for a floor specialist to evaluate the slip resistance of the floor. This action demonstrates the inspector's ability to seek expert opinions to support their findings and decisions. Number 8. Issuing orders for alterations. Based on the findings during the inspection, including the slippery floor conditions and inadequate response to identified risks, the Labour Inspector issued orders requiring alterations. This exercise of power demonstrates the authority to issue legally binding directives to address non-compliance and mitigate risks. Number 9. Prosecution and fines. As a result of non-compliance and the failure to adequately respond to the issued orders, the Labour Inspector pursued legal action. This highlights the inspector's power to take enforcement measures, such as initiating prosecution and imposing fines, to ensure compliance with health and safety regulations. Number 10. Follow-up inspections. The Labour Inspector arranged for a further inspection of the premises, this time involving a specialist to verify compliance with the orders and assess the effectiveness of implemented changes. This illustrates the inspector's authority to conduct follow-up inspections to ensure ongoing compliance and safety improvements. These actions collectively demonstrate the Labour Inspector's powers to investigate, assess, enforce, and monitor health and safety standards within the workplace, with the ultimate goal of protecting workers and preventing accidents.